It feels like the longer I've worked in education, the more letters we're adding to the STEM acronym. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about any of it. I think adding arts, and in your case, adding entrepreneurship to STEM makes a lot of sense, helps make this pedagogy more inclusive, and makes it more relevant to students. So I think it's very, very cool. But people don't want to hear that from me. They want to hear that from you. So can you talk about the value in bringing entrepreneurship into STEAM learning?
Yes, it is an alphabet soup out there that changes over time. I was a public school teacher for 10 years before I came into this role. And when I sat down for my very first PD session, first year of teaching, I sat beside an educator, and 30 years in, she put her arm around me. She's like, honey, the only thing that stays the same is what they're going to change. It'll come back around. They'll call it something different. But as long as you love on those kids and show up and do your best every day, you're going to be fine.
I like
Uh,
that advice. Always
so,
good to
so
remember.
yeah, so true that we end up, we think we've discovered something new, but often in education, it's just repackaging it, reframing it. And as long as we have students' best interests in mind, I think we're all on the right track, regardless of what we call it. But with eSTEAM, so we've taken that STEM, and as you said, we've over time added the A for arts or agriculture, maybe. And it was our founder, Dr. Glangchai, about 12 years ago when she founded VentureLab, and a little before, she put the E on the front of that. And it's bringing the arts and STEM to life through entrepreneurship. And I found that in my classroom, discovering maker education, design thinking, how to create experiences and opportunities for students to engage in the process of learning, inquiry-based, problem-based, project-based. Again, we're getting buzzy. um, but then coming across VentureLab as an educator, I saw how when students are in this process of creating a solution or doing some sort of inquiry and presenting their findings around a topic, that there were pieces you can add and market research. So when they're going to the internet and doing that piece, there's primary and secondary market research. Like, well, and if you have a design challenge and they create a solution, you can ask the question, well, how do you make that solution sustainable? And now we have revenue generation or business modeling. And then the presentation of something is a pitch when you put a persuasive lens to it and add a call to action at the end. So it brought this design thinking, and you added a creativity component to the beginning of that. And then you added market research, business model, and pitching. And it was very illuminating and clear to me that that is where entrepreneurship comes into play in learning and connects to STEM and arts perfectly.